गुड इवनिंग एंड वेलकम बैक टू पैसा बोलता है। पैसा बोलता है में फिर से आपका स्वागत है। आज मैं एक एयरलाइंस के बारे में बात करना चाहता हूं जिसका ब्रांड नेम हम सब लोग जानते हैं। ये मैं कंपनी जिसके बारे में बात करना चाहता हूं वो है इंडिगो, लेकिन उसका कंपनी का नाम है इंटरग्लोब एविएशन। पिछले 5 दिनों में 90 रुपये तक गिर गया प्राइस। इंडिगो भारत का सबसे बड़ा एयरलाइन है, लगभग 57% मार्केट शेयर है उसका। क्या हो रहा है, क्यों मार्केट गिर रहा है? एविएशन तो बहुत अच्छा चल रही है, प्लेन्स में टिकट नहीं मिल रही हैं। बॉम्बे और दिल्ली के बीच का फ्लाइट जो है उनका एक वन वे टिकट 18,000 में जा रहा है अगर आप इमीडिएट ट्रैवल करना चाहते हो। अगर तीन हफ्ते के पहले आप बुक करते हैं तो लगभग 5-6 हजार हो जाती है। इतना डिमांड है और इतना डिमांड होने के बावजूद क्यों इस शेयर का प्राइस गिर रहा है? दूसरा कारण ये है कि क्रूड का प्राइस लगातार गिर रहा है, इसीलिए एविएशन टर्बाइन फ्यूल का प्राइस भी गिर रहा है। एविएशन टर्बाइन फ्यूल सबसे बड़ा कंपोनेंट है एक एयरलाइन का, वो भी नीचे आ रहा है, तो इंडिगो का रिकॉर्ड प्रॉफिट होने का संभावना है। इस समय क्यों प्राइस गिर रही है, इसके बारे में आज हम विश्लेषण करेंगे। टुडे आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट द प्राइसेस ऑफ इंटरग्लोब एविएशन, इंडिया's largest airline. It has a market share of 57.57% and the things cannot be better for aviation industry. There is record demand for air tickets. Current flight charges between Bombay and Delhi are at 18,000 if you book immediately. If you book 3 weeks in advance, you get it at 5-6,000. There has never been such demand, and to such an extent, air passenger traffic has touched 4,20,000 in the March quarter. This is a record and higher than pre-pandemic year, so 2019. So the markets have completely recovered. Prices of crude have cracked, and the prices of aviation turbine has dropped, and that SpiceJet is unable to operate enough. There are 3 lessors filed a case against SpiceJet. So SpiceJet planes are grounded. Go First has not taken off. The company is bankrupt. So practically the market is a duopoly between Air India and Indigo. And Indigo having a better flight utilization, more aircrafts and better plane. They have more than 300 aircrafts. Air India does not have 300 aircrafts, even if you add Vistara. So definitely there is big advantage, and he is the dominant player in the market, and he can demand whatever price he wants. In spite of all this, why is the share falling? This is what we want to examine today. What has happened is there were 2 promoters, Rakesh Gangwal and Rahul Bhatia. Now, Rakesh Gangwal is from the United States. He was one of the guys who gave the ideas for Indigo. Indigo is based on the Southwest Airlines model. It has only 2 typical aircrafts. One is an ATR, another is an Airbus. And they are talking of buying another 300 aircrafts. But between Rakesh Gangwal and Rahul Bhatia, they had equal stakes almost at one time, and both of them were running the company together. But somewhere along the way, differences crept up between Gangwal and Bhatia forced Gangwal out of the management. So Gangwal resigned from the board in 2022, and he said by 2025 he would offload his entire stake. And there are also rumors that Rakesh Gangwal is advising Akasha. We don't know whether it is true or not. But what has happened now is Rakesh Gangwal has offloaded 5 to 8% of his shares in the last 5 days. This is according to Reuters. This is worth 7,500 crores. Currently, he and his wife own 16.5%, and his family trust owns the 13.5%. This is nearly 30% stake of Indigo. So, what he has said is that he will offload this particular tranche of shares by July 15th. So, immediately, what has happened is the price has dropped. He has been waiting so long because he wouldn't have got the best possible deal in last 2 years because the airline industry was badly affected by the pandemic. So he's been waiting for the pandemic to get over and the airline passenger traffic to pick up before he sells. Shobna Gangwal has already cut her stake by over 4% in February 2022. And over next 5 years, Rakesh Gangwal has said that he will bring it to zero. That I thought was 2025, but he is actually talking about 2027. So he is slowly withdrawing his stock. And this company was co-founded in 2005 by both of them. Like I said, there are differences of opinion between both of them, and perhaps this is the best time to own an airline stock, in the sense that crude oil prices have cracked and outlook for crude oil is very low. The economy has completely recovered from the pandemic. Two of India's four airlines are sick. One is SpiceJet is sick. Go Air is filed for bankruptcy, and Air India is right now getting its act together. Air India has just been transferred to Tata's, and Tata's are trying to get their act together, and they are really slowly building up the airline. They have now just placed a huge order with Airbus and Boeing with a green shoe option to put more in. But even if Air India picks up, which it will, the market will be a duopoly between these two people. So Indigo has a bright future ahead of itself and has very snazzy and very intelligent lease deals, which will keep it profitable. Yesterday, when Bhatia was asked for comments, Bhatia has officially said that he is not aware of what is happening and he does not know whether Gangwal has sold his shares or not. But this is clearly a case where two promoters have fallen out. As the business is reaching its peak, the other ensnanced promoter is trying to vacate and sell his stock. This will not affect the functioning of Indigo. Many people are asking me whether Indigo is dead. No, Indigo is not dead. Indigo is in a good position. The company will continue to do well, though I do not own Indigo, nor will I never buy Indigo. In fact, I will not even buy Air India when it's listed. But the point remains that Indigo is in a good shape, in a good place to do business, and is not going to correct at any time soon. Therefore, the fall in Indigo shares is primarily because of Gangwal and his family selling stake at record prices. They are trying to cash out on their investments and they have multiplied it several times. This will not, I say again, affect the price and performance of Indigo. The market will easily absorb this stock. The former chief executive of Indigo has already quit and joined Akasha. But we do not know after the death of Jhunjhunwala whether Akasha will have the financial clout to compete with Indigo and Air India. But the market is definitely has a place for a third player. We do not know how long proximity to the ruling party will help SpiceJet survive. The Indian aviation is an interesting space, but like telecom, it is becoming a duopoly. This will mean assured profits for both of the top players. So, this is the state at which the industry finds itself, and this is the reason for this fall in prices. The fall in prices is temporary, with a promoter exiting. Thank you for watching Paisa Bolta Hai. If you like this video, comment and share it with your friends and relatives. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. अगर ये वीडियो आपको पसंद आया, आप लाइक बटन दबाएं, हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल नोटिफिकेशन को भी दबाएं ताकि आप किसी वीडियो को भी मिस नहीं कर पाएंगे। आप इस पॉडकास्ट को सुना, इसके लिए मैं आभारी हूँ। नमस्कार, धन्यवाद, जय हिंद।